Hi everyone and welcome back to Studio Lilianna. I'm Lilianna and today we're going to go through a balance flow. So making your way to your mat, just going to start in child's pose. So bringing the forehead down to the mat and you can bring the arms alongside next to the legs. And we're just going to start by taking a few deep breaths here, allowing yourself to arrive on your mat for your practice. Noticing the belly expanding on the legs. One last breath here. And then we're gently peeling up, coming into tabletop. So wrists underneath the shoulders, knees hip width distance, taking cow and then cat. So inhaling, dropping the belly down, gazing out ahead for cow. Exhaling, rounding the spine for cat. Moving through at your own pace. We're going to step the right foot through, coming into low lunge, placing the hands just above the knee. You're going to gaze up towards the sky and close the eyes here, feeling the difference in balance with the eyes closed and open. Planting the hands, we're then going to bring the hips back straight in that front leg, coming into half splits. And then we're just going to move in between low lunge and half splits. So inhaling, exhaling to move, inhaling, exhaling to move. We're then going to come back into low lunge, tuck the back toes and move up into high lunge. You're going to reach the hands towards the sky and start to rotate the wrists round in one direction and then the other. Maybe doing some sparkle fingers, some jazz hands. Framing that front foot, coming back to tabletop. You're going to step through with the left foot now, coming into low lunge. Bringing the hands just above the knee. Closing the eyes to play with balance. Bringing the gaze up towards the sky. Then you're going to plant your hands, coming back into half splits on the other side. You can scooch that front foot forward a little bit if you'd like. Hinging from the hips, bending over that front leg. And then we're just going to move in between low lunge and half splits. Meeting back in low lunge now. You're going to tuck the back toes, coming up to high lunge. This time you're going to bring the arms around your back, grabbing opposite elbows. And then you're going to tilt the head back, coming into a little back bend. Again, playing with balance, eyes open or closed. Nice and strong through the legs. Planting the hands down now on the mat. We're going to make our way onto our knees, bringing the hands round the back again, grabbing opposite elbows. We're just going to do a small back bend here for mini camel. One more breath. And then you're going to gently come down. sitting on the heels. You're just going to let the sensations wash over you here. Hands on the knees, palms facing up to the sky. Just going to take some neck rolls now. So all the way around one way and then the other. Getting into any tight spots. So we're then going to move into downward facing dog. So finding all fours and then pushing up to downward facing dog. You're going to step now to the front of the mat, taking chair posture. Reaching the hands up, gaze up, lowering the bum down, bending the knees. You're then going to bring the hands down to heart center, twisting over to the right hand side, hooking the elbow on the outer side of the right knee, bringing the left foot back into a high lunge twist. You can come down into low lunge and then back up, playing with the balance, opening out the arms now if you'd like, planting the left hand down, gazing up at the right fingertips. Back into low lunge, prayer hands, and then back up to high lunge. Onto warrior 3 now, so planting the hands at the top of the mat, finding your balance, and then when you feel ready, lifting the hands up to aeroplane arms and then straight out ahead. Coming into a nice T shape, finding a point of focus, and then we're going to come back into chair at the top of the mat. Staying in chair now, we're going to twist to the left hand side, bringing the right leg back into a high lunge twist. You can come down into low lunge on this side, and then back up again. And then if you'd like, you can open out on this side as well. So this time planting the right hand down, gazing up at the left fingertips. Doesn't matter if you wobble, just playing, see if you can reach, see if this feels right for you today. And then reaching back up to high lunge, coming into warrior 3 on this side now. So getting that balance, coming into that T shape, reaching the hands forward. As you can see, I'm pretty wobbly, and I want to show this in my yoga classes because you can then see that everybody is going at their own pace. We can't always be perfect. So stepping back to the top of the mat into chair, and then coming back up to standing. So come into tree, you're going to plant down through the left foot, ball of the big toe, ball of the little toe, and the heel. Then you're going to slowly draw the right leg up and place the right sole of the foot on the opposite leg. You're then going to bring that right knee up towards you, squeezing the knee into the chest. And as you exhale, coming into warrior 3, aeroplane arms, and then stepping back straight away into high lunge. You're going to plant the hands at the top of the mat, coming through chaturanga, on knees, chest, chin, inhaling for up dog, and then you're going to exhale, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. You can also take child's pose here or another position if you'd like to have a change from downward dog. Then going to step to the top of the mat, coming into brief ragdoll, and then peeling up, inhaling, back to centre. Then I'm going to do the other side, so planting the right foot down this time, drawing the left leg up, finding your drishti, point of focus. Going to inhale, draw that knee into the chest. And then as you exhale, kicking back into Warrior 3 briefly. And then you're going to land back down in High Lunge. Planting the hands at the top of the mat, stepping back into plank, coming through Chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale for up dog or cobra. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here if you'd like. Finding stillness or movement. It's your practice. And then you're going to gently come down onto the knees. We're actually going to prepare for headstand now. So bringing the arms down to the floor, you want to grab the opposite elbows to measure. Then you're going to bring the hands in front, interlacing the fingers. You're then going to make a little rest for your head, bringing the sides of the hands and the fingers all in one line on the ground. And then you're going to bring the head down to the ground, using the hands to cup the head. And then you're going to slowly bring the legs up. So you may want to just practice this by just taking the feet off the floor. You may want to practice it in front of the wall. If you have this in your practice, taking about 6 breaths here, or as many as you feel you need to today. And then when you're ready, coming back down into child's pose. Forehead on the mat, arms in line with the legs, and just resting here. You're then going to make your way down to your back, coming into Shavasana, making yourself nice and comfortable. And we're going to be here for a few minutes. So just start by wiggling the fingers and the toes, making smaller movements, maybe stretching or yawning, bringing the knees up to the chest, rocking. Whatever you need to do in this moment to bring yourself back to your physical body. Coming over to the right hand side, taking a few breaths in fetal position, and then pushing up to seated. Taking a few nice deep breaths to end the practice. We're going to bring hands to heart center. Inhaling in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Then you can bring the hands up to the third eye. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you in a video soon. Bye.